How's it going, guys? This is Vaughn, and we're back in American Truck Simulator once again. And right here, we've got the International 9300i. This is a free mod on Steam. I believe it's a collaboration between Sherman and Overfloater. But it's a pretty nice looking cabin, and on the inside, it's more or less the same interior as the 9900i, which is also a free mod on Steam. So you can go and find that there. On the back, we've just got an SCS step deck trailer there. We're hauling some hay. And we picked up in Sheridan, Wyoming from a K&D spot up there. But we're currently, as you can see, we are not in Sheridan, Wyoming at a K&D. We're at a gas station here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. So we just fueled up, and you're going to catch the remainder of this ride here. So we're going to go ahead and get going, and then I'm going to show you a little project I'm working on. Little work in progress road that I added to the Lubbock sector here in the map. So that'll be kind of cool to see. So we'll go ahead and get rolling out of here. We got a C12 from Slavgerian here, 805 horsepower, so you'll hear it as we start it up right now.
Time to get the job done.
All right, get our lights on. Get in here. Let me just adjust the mirrors really quick because we are sitting way up close by the wheel. Just want to get this adjusted. That's a little better. I usually like to see a lot more of the cab. Okay. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Get our brake off. And let's see.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Same thing I usually forget. We need traffic. Absolutely need traffic. All right. I want to say that we go to the left. It's trying to route us a weird direction. Let's just hop in the middle lane here and make sure we're clear, which we are.
Okay,
right.
Let's find a new route. Recomputing. Go straight on.
Cool. It's been a minute since I've been in Steamboat Springs. Been a long time. Yeah. And I also have to really say, so far in the international trucks that I've driven, I really like the look of the interior. I'm not sure why. They just always seem to have this this nice look to them. We have tons of horsepower in here. It's kind of overkill for what we're pulling, but yeah, never really a bad thing to have too much of that.
Go straight on.
Nice sounding engine too. I think these two pair pretty good, in my opinion. It's kind of something a little different than what we normally do because we are, in this profile I don't have JBX in here. This is kind of my profile to test out maps and everything. So I have here in this profile the huge load order from GMC Logistics with all the Great Mid-North and Project Mid-Atlantic, Coast to Coast, all that stuff. And so the reason I'm in this profile is because this is kind of my, since I've got all the other maps in there, I've been using it to test out my little expansion map mod that I've been putting together. So I don't have most of the stuff that I normally drive with, including JBX. So right now we're just kind of seeing the base game graphics, which look pretty good. Of course, JBX gives you tons more, but I don't do a ton of driving in this profile. I mean, there's no reason that I can't you know, add JBX in. I just haven't yet. I probably will at some point. We'll see. I was waiting to get to this spot here so I can do my screenshot, because I love all these tall pine trees. So let me go ahead and get a screenshot real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, screenshot grabbed. Looking pretty nice. I do hope you guys are off to a great Tuesday of this week. I think it's been a solid week since my last video, so I have to apologize profusely for that. I'm sure some of you are glad to see a video after so long, or maybe you're not, who knows. But I definitely am glad to be recording again. I've had a crazy last week and a half, so I haven't been able to do a lot of recording or streaming or any of that. I definitely do play, so it's not necessarily that I don't have time, it's just mentally. I am just wiped. So I'm glad to finally be sitting here recording one for y'all. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this. So in reference to the project I'm working on, it is very, very, very much work in progress. I just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of an introduction to it. So I'm not going to drone on and say too much about it, but I'm basically just kind of wanting to add in more roads to drive through. I know it's nothing that hasn't already been done, but you know, kind of just wanted to put my little spin on it. So the road that I added is a real road. I didn't model it to look like the real road necessarily, because I think that's kind of the thing. Google Maps has everything, you know, set in like a certain season, I believe, depending on when they drove through and took the photos with their, you know, their Google Maps, the Street View car that they use. So I want to say that the image that we have in Google Maps of the street that I added, which is called TX207, they're in Lubbock. I want to say it was taken during June, so that would be the summer season. So it looks pretty, you know, Texas summers are usually very, very dry, and especially with that highway, there's a lot of sand and gravel and stuff, so it looks pretty bland. So what I did was I put in instead the basic structure of the road, but a lot more nature and stuff like that, a lot more vegetation and grass to match, you know, the area surrounding that road. So anybody who's familiar with Texas 207, if you've driven on it, it's a pretty small country road, you know, in real life. So when you drive it here, it's not going to be the same, it's not going to look the same. But it does have the same structure more or less, so it is going to meet back with Highway 207, the highway that you're on when you pass through Lubbock. And then I also opened up an access road, an SES access road, the part that connects to my road 207. So you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But what we're going to probably do is, because we're going to be dropping off in Wildorado, Texas, we're gonna pass our delivery spot and we're gonna go down a little bit to Lubbock so I can show you the road. We're gonna do a turnaround and we'll go up the access road that I opened up and then through to my road, so you'll see where they conjoin. So I don't know, I think it'll be fun. I'm kind of excited to show you guys. But like I said, it's very, very work in progress. So there might be like unleveled, what do you call it? Unleveled terrain or some gaps or stuff like that. So this is, I kind of just figured that I would show you guys my first real drive-through of it, because I have yet to actually drive on the road, the new road that I made. It's 45 is the limit here. We're speeding big time. Yeah, it's gonna be cool, I think, once it's done. And like I say, it just gives you more options, you know. And because I'm running it in this profile, ooh, tight. It should be compatible with all of the other ones, all of the other map mods. It shows up on the map properly, and we should be able to drive on it. So you're probably going to see some fresh little glitches, or like I'm saying, unfinished terrain, stuff like that. I just kind of wanted to show you the unfiltered, fresh opening of the road. So that would be kind of cool to see. I definitely have bigger aspirations for it. Like I need to, you know, create a little bit of mountain range, because in that area it's pretty flat. But there are hillside, terrains, I guess is the word, that can be added. So I'm probably gonna do that as well at some point. We'll see. Man, I absolutely love driving through Colorado. I think that there's so much scenery here because it's scaled down compared to the real life scale. So there's a lot more that we drive through within a period of time. You know, because it's all scaled down and whatnot and packed pretty tight. I've actually even also thought about maybe doing some. I'm probably not going to do any videos per se, but maybe if I get the chance, maybe do some live streaming of showing some of the work I'm doing in the map editor. I don't know. It could be a nice chill thing. You just tune in, and I'm just working on the map in the background. Yeah, I definitely got to do some more driving too. I was able to join the our last two convoys with the guys over in Hell Creek VTC Friday and Saturday night. Putting some good miles there, so that's always good fun. And speaking of Hell Creek Trucking VTC, as is my usual announcement, definitely, guys, make sure that you, you know, for the already existing members of the VTC, make sure you also join us on Trucky. We've got a nice company going there, and we're climbing the ranks pretty good. Oh, sorry, man. Gotta get on in here. Oh, and then a nice shout out to everybody else that joined in on those Ruta convoys this past Saturday. That was incredible. We had, man, so many miles. I think Whammer Jammer added them up, and he said it was like 117,000 in a day, which is just incredible. I mean, nice work, guys, for sure. I think that was my loan installment. That was definitely a nice collective effort there to get lots of miles logged in for the company. Most of the guys that there are on TrucksBook, not in Trucky, but you know, for anybody, any existing members of the VTC.
Keep right.
Man, I'm in the wrong lane here. You are definitely more than welcome to join on Trucky. Just do keep in mind that only for the Trucky side, not the TrucksBook side. For the Trucky side, we have a monthly minimum of 30,000 miles. That's per driver, so you definitely got to make sure that you're going to be able to support that and reach that goal on a monthly basis.
Keep right.
I think that means we exit. Yeah.
Keep right.
Keeping right. Yeah, so definitely guys, make sure that you can support that. Woo, get a load of this white concrete. Definitely don't miss this. Alright, now it's a little better. Yeah, we gotta get JBX in here. Stat. Get rid of that white concrete. Yeah, for the Trucky side, it's more or less the same rules. Don't go above 80 miles an hour at any point during a job. And gave these bits of information in the last video, but it's been a while since the last video, so that's why I'm gonna go through it again real briefly. But I believe Trucky also counts any expenses during the trip and deducts it from your total pay at the end. So any repairs that you do, any fuel that you get, will count against your pay at the end of the job, because it's a deduction of funds. So make sure whatever repairs you do it before you start your job, unless if you happen to incur some wear and tear on your truck or damage that would prevent you from accomplishing your delivery. Then at that point you kind of have no choice. But yeah, just something to be conscious of. And then what else am I missing here? Monthly minimum requirements. Make sure you have your TrucksBook app installed on your computer, running in the background. I always have mine start with Windows, but not show the window when it starts up. I have that option disabled, but it does start with Windows. That way there's no forgetting to start it up. Same thing with TrucksBook. Make sure your TrucksBook app is running in the background, the client. Which if you're already on TrucksBook, you already do that, but this information may also apply for any new members that are wanting to join. So for anybody watching who's not a part of either VTC, I always have the two links in my description. One goes to Trucky, one goes to TrucksBook, but it's the same VTC essentially. In case you'd like to apply, so it's there for you. We definitely always welcome new members to our fleet of truckers. I know I'm kind of speeding big time again, but we got kind of a medium-sized trip here, so I definitely want to make good time, and especially for the video. I don't want the video to be too long, because we also got to travel down that road a little bit. Discovering lots of cities along the way, because I've not driven through the Midwest very much in this profile.
Keep left.
Mostly just stick to the more or less the eastern states, because that's what Coast to Coast introduces. Usually when I'm in this profile, I'm doing, you know, I want to do some stupid long run. I did one the other day that was, unfortunately, it didn't count above 7,000 miles because a couple times ran into I had some snafus with the AI. So I ended up, excuse me, I had to go to service a few times, and I guess I wasn't really tracking where the service spots were. I should have flown to, I guess, the nearest service station behind me. That way I could have, you know, it would have accrued a few more miles, but it would have prevented the situation that happened from happening, which was that I ended up shorting myself probably somewhere between 50 and 100 miles. So the entire trip ended up being something like 69, 30 something, 40 something. I was a little pissed off because I was like, man, that entire thing, just to get below 7,000. Because I think what happened was the original trip was only like 61 or 62. And I went through and kind of lengthened it a little bit, added some extra stops. It ended up being something like 10 different pin drops, different areas of the Midwest, so that it would add those miles to the trip and get me above 7,000 miles. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if it's a weird thing or not, but I always try to do my job, like, I don't know, I guess gauge how long I want to sit at the wheel in 1,000 mile increments. So if I want to do a short job, it's 1,000 or less. Medium, like 2,000 or 3,000 or less. And then a long haul would be 4,000 or more. But I mean, there are some occasions. So like exceptions. There are some exceptions for, like, if I want to do a medium job, but the only one that I could really find with the origin or the destination of where I want to go is like 3,800 or 3,900. It might as well be 4,000 at that point. So I guess I should be saying 3,500, maybe in 500 mile increments. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It makes sense in my head though. It's a weird thing. I think I also got to check. Yeah, so there was a few trailers that updated. We had like the 30,000R reefer from Dro that updated. Man, let's see. We were just talking about this in our convoy the other night, and Chad was reading down some different trailers that updated. I gotta go see. Oh, the Mac MFG from I think that's Half Fast Gaming also updated. Gotta check those. Sweet, so we can bypass. I like that. Don't mind if we do. There's New Mexico coming up on Raton. We won't be in New Mexico long because we'll be stepping over into Texas here pretty soon. We are on the 25. I think we'll link up with the 27. Actually, I was confused by that sign. Is that the 25 that goes to Raton, or are we on the 25? Okay, well that sign says 25, so I think we're on the 25.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright, we're clear, so we're gonna exit here.
Exit right.
Yeah, okay, so 6487, that's what takes us through Raton.
Get ready to turn left.
Actually, I thought about it at some
Turn
point
left.
doing some kind of funny video, just for the gag of it, to deliberately. Okay, we're clear. Deliberately. Oh shoot! Didn't do the shift. There we go. Mess up city names just to irritate Spig. Spig likes to rag on me whenever I mispronounce
Go straight
city names. So I could do something stupid, like say that we're gonna drive through Lubbock. Or like something like Saint Antonio or something like that. It's like the stupidest kind of humor, but I think it would be kind of funny. Wow, we are big speeding here. I gotta be careful about that. I mean, I think everybody pretty much knows at this point. Don't use me as a model for your driving. Like, I get so distracted all the time. Like, veering off the side of the road or out of my lane or speeding. Gotta be careful with that. Well, it looks like the sun's about to set at any moment now. And it's only, according to our dash there, at 4:39. We might be dropping off at night. I hope that we can make it over to my my road there during the daytime. Hoping I don't have to fast forward time here. Make us late to the job. Or actually, maybe it's better that you see it at night. Because I'm kind of not sure what to expect here with the, you know, terrain and quality of the road and whatnot. I expect to see a lot of glitches. So maybe it's better that we see it at night, actually. Alright, slowing down to 50. Actually caught that. Man, it sounds like an airplane. That Jake. Yep, the sun is setting pretty early, considering it's pretty much the dead of summer. Our sun usually doesn't start setting until about 7, 8 o'clock, and then by 9:30 usually it's already dark. Welcome to Texas.
Go straight on.
You know we're in Dalhart
Go straight on.
when it says you've arrived in Dalhart.
Go straight on. Go straight on.
What is it with it not shifting? I gotta be a little more careful with this clutch here. Keep missing shifts. Nice sunset. Look at that. Let's check that out. Ooh, we might get some rain here too. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, back up to 40. There's 60. Yeah, going back to this truck, I don't know why I don't drive it more, 'cause it's pretty nice, actually. It's a very no-nonsense truck, you know what I mean? Not too much going on, but, you know, everything that it does, that it keeps pretty simple, it does it pretty well. And I think I mentioned this from the beginning, but the maker of the mod also points out that this is the exact same interior as the 9900i, but this is the 9300i. So the outside is different, of course, but I think the interiors where they're very, very similar. In fact, I want to say there's actually another version of the of this truck. Anyway, you can go and check it out. In the description, the maker talks about the different versions. So if that's something you're interested in, you know, the information's there for you. There's dumbass Texas. Oh, Dumas. Sorry.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Man, I love the way this engine sounds in the low RPMs. I'm gonna try to drag it out a little bit here when we take off this light, so you can hear that. Sounds pretty cool. I thought for a hot second there, I thought that SES fixed the mirrors, how they were always overexposed, but I don't think they did, because you can still see tons and tons of stars, whereas the sky in front of us here is nowhere near as clear. There's not as much visible. Listen to those low RPMs here.
Go straight on.
Probably can't hear very much there, but I think it sounds pretty good, personally. Yeah, you can still see on the mirrors that it's pretty overexposed still, because like in front of us we can probably make out a smattering, a small handful of stars, but look in the rear view and boom, almost all there. And some trucks are worse too, I think. For some reason, one of the ones that stands out to me the most is Dom's. I don't know what the difference would be, but his mirrors are insanely exposed and like extremely clear. All the you can see all the almost galaxies away. Huh, down to 45 here on the, even though we're not really in city roads just yet. I guess technically we are. Now we are.
Go straight on.
Gotta love all these lights. I should have rerouted us here. Amarillo's kind of sucks in that department. So many lights. Come on, shift, dang it. Seriously. Something about fifth gear, it has trouble.
Go straight on.
See if we can hit it properly this time. Yeah, it's got to stay on the clutch like a second longer. We're almost out of here. These lights are painful. I think every possible light we've caught has been red. That's how it is sometimes. Especially here in Amarillo. Just thought of something else stupid. Oh, there's our sign for Lubbock. I wonder if in Spanish if they call it Amarillo. That sounds completely wrong and silly to me, but the only reason I'm saying that is because it's got the double L, which is a Y sound in Spanish. Okay, so here's the little detour. So this should be 27 that we're on, I think. And this is what we're gonna kind of take through.
Keep left.
I think it's just the surrounding area of Lubbock, and that'll be where our road is. Hope this doesn't make us late. I don't think it's an urgent delivery though. Or maybe it is. Maybe they need their hay in a hurry. But yeah, it definitely got dark way too early because it's been dark for a while already and it's only 8 o'clock according to our dash. It's a little too early. It's down here in Texas this time of year. 8 o'clock is still... You still got another hour and a half before sunset. Alright, dude, you're gonna cut right in front of us and then switch lanes like a maniac. There's the entrance to the new road right there. And we just passed. So we're gonna, this is what I was mentioning before. So we're on the 27 right now. We're gonna take an exit up here, and then we're gonna cut over to the other side there. So that highway going the opposite direction that we're going, that access road over there is what's opened. So you can see there on the map, our GPS is leading us there. So without having my mod in here, that access road to our left going the opposite direction exists, but you cannot drive on it. It's not open at all. So now it is. And then we're going to take that access road and we're going to turn down the new street. So you'll be able to kind of see it a little bit. And there's no lights in there, obviously. It's a country road, a very, very small country road. There's Lubbock discovered. So it's going to be dark. But I did remember to take some kind of precautions and put reflectors on the road. So at least we're going to be able to have some visibility.
Keep right, and then exit right.
But yeah, with it being the country road way out there in the sticks,
Exit
it's not going to have too much lighting. Not going to be a lot of street lights.
Keep left, and then exit left.
So I'll kind of walk you through the area that I've put in, so you'll be able to see
Exit
everything.
left.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and. Oh wait, I have to do a. Do I have to turn around? I probably should actually. There's nobody behind me. I think there is. Okay, well we'll just kind of hop this curb here. I don't want to run into anybody. Alright, so it starts pretty much right here at this section right here. So normally you cannot continue down this road. It makes you get on the highway and there's blockers in place. So now we're on the access road, and this is opened up now to drive on it. Getting our right lane here because we're going to be going to the right on that new road. So if you keep going on this access road, it'll eventually lead you back to a drivable area. There's a gas station and some things there. So it'll take you back to that. There's some other roads here as well that I kind of opened up, so that little road takes you just around the block a little bit. But there's nothing really there. It's not really like what would you call it? There's like maybe a house or some other couple businesses there, so it's nothing really there. And those were SCS roads as well that were closed off, that are now open. So all this access road, this entire run that we're driving down right now, was not open before. But it does eventually lead you to a drivable area. So it's kind of neat. This is a pretty nice stretch of road that you can drive on, and you can see kind of on our right there's a lot of farmland, and there's those big irrigators going around. You'll see a couple more of them as we come up here, possibly. With it being dark, you can't see too much, but okay. So if you look there on the GPS, that road there to the right, that's the new road. And you can see it also by this little company right here. So here it is right here. We're gonna go and turn right.
Finding a new route.
Some kind of empty areas here.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Yeah, so it doesn't know where we're going just yet.
Okay, let's find a new
Yeah,
route.
she's gonna be very annoying. She's gonna be telling us, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Make recompute.
Just go and hop out here. We can hardly see. Oh no, I don't have the lean out mod in here. Darn it all. Okay, well we'll hop out here. forgot I don't have the roof cam mod in here. So you'll have to bear with the loud engine from out here, but yeah, you can kind of see there's a lot of nature and stuff out here. There's some, you know, utility poles and that kind of thing. Visibility out here isn't too bad with the reflectors, but there's no street lights or anything. Of course, AI can drive through here, which is pretty cool. And there's a little bit of missing detail, like the waker uppers aren't on the road yet. Little bumpers, I don't think, anyway. No, I don't think I see them. The little rumble strips are not there yet. So have to add that too at some point. There's a prefab down that way to the left, and that is a working prefab, but I don't have the actual company imported yet into the dev file, so it doesn't show up yet on the map. Oh, hold on a second, there are rumble strips. Let me test it real quick. Wait, no, there isn't. I'm confused. Yeah, I don't think there are yet. I'm also gonna have to redo. You'll see it when we get to it, but when this road connects back to the highway, in just a second, you'll see that the joint isn't what it should be. So, whoa. Sorry about that. I'm horrible at driving in this camera view. So there's a sign there to take you back to 6282. And here we are. So we're back on SES drivable area. So this entire little area right here that you can see, this entire junction of road here, this is one giant prefab, which is, so it includes this cross area all the way down to where it joins back up to the main road, if that makes any sense at all. I don't know if it does. And then every other thing you see here, like the utility poles or the stop sign, those are all individual items you have to add in. So you can see right here, there's some texture that needs to be blended in better. I thought we were going to see a lot more missing textures, or not missing textures. It's all SES stuff, but... And there are rumble strips there. Okay. I don't know why we didn't feel them when I drove over them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you can get to this highway, this stretch of road here that I added from that direction or this direction, and then this takes you back onto SES roads. So you can see right there in our GPS where we're joining back to the SES highway, which is the 82. So now we're back in SES land, just like that. So now the GPS will pick us back up and take us where we need to go. So yeah, it's kind of still work in progress, and you can't see a lot of what's there since it's nighttime. There's a pretty nice stretch of trees, and we also I added some mountain stuff. Maybe I'll
Right, and then exit right.
yeah, maybe in the next live stream I'll do some map editing just for the heck of it. That way you can get a better glimpse of it. So there's a lot that's still planned that I'm gonna be adding in and stuff, but that's a little brief
Keep
glimpse.
Right, and then turn right.
And like I say, there's tons of map mods out there already. This is just
Turn
something
right.
that I wanted to do to give it a little bit of a twist, personal twist. But it's also been, the entire experience has been extremely edifying for me because I've learned a lot about the map editor. Yeah, so right here, if you were to keep going straight down that access road that we drove down already, all of that, now that it's open, it'll take you back to one of these exits here to a gas station, and that's SES territory, so you can drive there with no issues. But anywho, I definitely don't want to make this video drag on longer than it needs to, so we'll leave it at that. And we'll get back to reality. Better about staying in the lane here. Kind of cool seeing AI drive on that road, knowing that it's something that I put in. So there's the gas station right there. So probably right at this exit ramp, it leads you to that, which you can now drive down. So that was kind of the, not kind of, it is the first project that I've ever done in the map editor. And it's, I mean, there is a bit of a learning curve to it, but getting the idea, the principles down is the hardest part. Once you do that, you're set. I mean, you can kind of learn the different quirks and tricks to it pretty easily, and then you're, at that point, you're only limited by your creativity, whatever you can think up to put in. So definitely gives me mad respect for all the work that ProMods does, SES, Recon as well, Driver 47, all the work they do to put in the different prefabs and buildings and props and everything into the HS expansion sites. Because even though it's not necessarily hard to learn, it is very tedious. It takes a lot of hours to just do something simple, like put in a prefab, because of all the different detail you got to add in and connect the roads properly and everything. But like with everything, you get more efficient the more practice you get, the more you do it. Should be hooking onto that other highway here soon. Yeah, there it is.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Take us to Wildorado.
Turn right. Keep left.
40 west. Oh,
Exit
we're
right.
exiting here anyway, so we're good. Don't need to sweat about getting on.
Exit right. Go straight on.
It's a pretty quiet night out here in Texas.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left. Turn right.
Alright, clear. Whoa. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. There's our drop-off right there. Wildorado. This is another ATS expansion site.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Right here. Let's see. Is it?
Reroute.
Oh, I think I missed it. Can we still get to it?
When possible, never
Make a
mind. U-turn. I'll find a new route.
I think Sky's a little confused.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Well, Sky, I think we can still get there. I'm pretty sure. Let's try going down this way.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Huh. Okay. Well, I think it did it put us back on the... Uh-oh. Yeah, we messed something up. We were supposed to keep going down there. Whoops. Let's do a turnaround here. I must have messed something up. I didn't really see a way to continue there, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Let's go back in. Let's see. Maybe we gotta... Yeah, that's fenced off. Let's drive a little further down this way. Can we go this way? Yeah. Okay, I think we're supposed to go this way. This should take us down to that trigger we need. Beacon's on. There we are. Let's see where they would like us to drop.
Reroute. Okay, let's find a new route.
Man, this guy's confused. Alright, simple enough. There we are. Probably what I'll do is turn it around this direction. Got plenty of room, so it's not going to be a sweat. Make sure I give my nose in my cab enough room to do this. Okay, I think we'll be fine there. Let's go ahead and get our window down. We can look out. A little straighter. There it is. Oops. Messed it up right at the end. And these mirrors can be deceiving. Make you think that you're crooked. Let's just check ourselves out really quick before we drop. Nice and straight. Perfect. We don't need to stop our engine because we're just attaching. We are through. All right. So our total distance looks like 1,008. And yeah, so it was almost 18 hours, 137.5 gallons. That was pretty nice. It was an urgent delivery, but we made it in time, thankfully. We almost leveled up here. Man, that was close. I missed it by just a little bit under 100 XP. Oh, well. Well, that was that. That was a pretty nice drive there. And we'll be kind of just hanging out here at this spot for a little bit longer. So, well, guys, I appreciate you guys joining me on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing kind of the project I'm working on. It's very much work in progress, but maybe in a live stream coming up, you'll get to see a little bit more of it. So stay tuned for that. And I'll have the link to the truck here. Free truck on Steam. So definitely go check it out. If you already have it, definitely let me know if you're enjoying it and everything. So that's about all I got for you. So I appreciate you guys watching again. A big thank you to my subscribers and viewers, and to all the drivers in the BTC putting in those miles. So we appreciate all of you guys very much. So until the next video, everybody, please take care. Please subscribe if you enjoyed watching, and drop a like while you're at it. I appreciate the love and support. And until the next video, guys, be safe and have a good one.